Yeah, I think it brought a lot of energy to the team. I mean, a big stop like that. I mean, it's a turnover. It just brings a lot of energy.
Jumping down to the prep ranks, it's been 30 years since the Boise High School football team has made it to the state playoffs, and for the last 3 seasons, the Brave have gone 2-7. This year, they're hoping a younger class will help them get over the hump and into a winning record. So the key to success this season is simple.
It's just finishing. I mean, that's been our thing all winter, all spring, all summer. Just finishing the rep, finishing the game, finishing the quarter, whatever it is, just finishing.
It's going to look different. They lost 35 seniors to graduation, and one key player is moving to a different spot.
Love it. Good. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it.
All right, a double header. Maybe the first time this has ever happened. I mean, for my time, this has never happened at DLP before. So a double header on opening night and another rivalry on opening night.
And both teams looking for some big-time turnarounds, and I think both of them are going to be able to do it. Look at Timberline coming out slinging it. Hudson Lewis pulls down the pass, and he sets the Wolves up inside the 5-yard line. Now the Brave defense would hold all the way to 4th down, but T-Line decides, you know what, we're not kicking the field goal. We're going to go for it. Now we're missing some names tonight. Couldn't get the rosters online. That's our bad, but check out number 10, breaking in for 6. First touchdown of the game. He's excited. His teammates are excited. And from after this, though, we're actually going to see a lot of defense in this one. Boise looking to bounce back, but look at number 16 coming down with it. That's a big guy coming down with a big-time interception. It felt like Timberline had all of the momentum early on in the rivalry game. They look to go back through the air on this one, but this time it's a red and black jersey coming down with it. Yeah, great defensive battle, went back and forth. Boise apparently turned this one around because this game started a little late, still going on. They're leading 33-14 in the 3rd quarter right now.
Wow, how about Boise? My goodness.
Yeah, never know in a rivalry game.
Playing at 11 o'clock at night. Maybe we rethink the doubleheader thing. I'm not certain, but I don't think I've ever been on air at almost 11 o'clock and not been able to tell you guys the final high school football score. School level, Boise coming off a big Week 1 win. Could the Braves sustain that momentum tonight? Well, early on, they were doing it on defense, special teams, and offense. So here's the defense. That's Max Anderson getting into the backfield for the sack. Moments later, how about Yeha Chigbro coming up with the TFL? We go now to special teams. Ridgeview forced to punt right here. Cooper Smith would field it on a bounce. It looks relatively harmless, right? Well, he continues to break tackles, cuts this thing back, and then freedom. He takes that all the way back for a touchdown. That made it 7-0 in favor of the Brave. Later now we go to the 2nd quarter, and it's Cooper Smith, this time on the receiving end on offense. Boise blows out Ridgeview, 42-0 the final. Alex, I'm just going to start with you, man. 42-0 on the scoreboard. How good did that one feel last night?
That felt awesome.
If you've been following along with our high school football coverage, something really exciting is happening downtown. The Boise Braves had not had a 4-win season since 2016, but this year they hit that mark in just the first 4 games. They currently sit at the top of the Southern Idaho Conference standings. Head coach Mike Altieri has his squad playing the best football the program has seen in decades, and they have a lot more they want to accomplish this year. To put it bluntly, Boise High historically has not been a very good football program. The players on the team weren't even born yet the last time the Braves saw this kind of success. Boise High is off to its first 4-0 start since the 1980s.
Well, I just think it's historic. I've never been alive where Boise High has been good at football, and to know that I'm a part of that is just, it's really special.
With 4 games to play, the squad is closing in on clinching a spot in the 5A state playoffs.
I think it's been 35 years since we've made it to the playoffs, so being that group to make it in the first time in like 35 years would be something special.
I feel like kids have bought in, they watch the film, and we play as a team, and it really shows on the field.
100%. I've never seen a team work so hard in their life. We come here each and every day just prepared, completely wipe away what happened last week, and just get ready for the next week.
What a start the Boise Brave have gotten off to. It's historic. They have not been 4-0 since the 1980s, but Thursday night facing their toughest test yet, the Mountain View Mavericks. Mavs up 14-13, but the Braves have an answer to start the third quarter. Trevor Schoolfield hitting Cooper Smith. He hangs onto it, takes it on a trip into the end zone, showing off the Snow Angel touchdown. I'll tell you what, it is getting a little colder out here. I hate to say it, but Mountain View was heating up. They moved the ball right downfield. Stalling out on 4th down, they like to go with some trickery. The ball switches hands. The attempt at the jump pass goes back to the original quarterback, Justin McGee. But Machu Ashuelo is there to break that one up. Still a 1-point game heading into the 4th quarter. The Brave hyped up, looking to change that there. Third and very manageable. Schoolfield has plenty of time until he doesn't. Rocky Mountain's defense getting pressure all over him. He evades long enough to chuck it downfield. It's a tough jump ball, but Smith is him. He secures it in the end zone. An insane catch by the senior. 10 minutes to play, and the Braves have Mountain View on upset alert, leading by 14. Guess what? The Mavs, they'd answer, really wasting no time. Punching it in, Grayson Flatten. Great blocks. He makes his way into the end zone. Now it's a 1-possession game again. Only problem, the Braves get the ball back. Immediately, they put the pedal to the floor. Alex Hess takes the handoff, finds a hole, and he says, "See you later." They're not going to be able to catch him. A 68 touchdown run. Insane. Those points would prove to be the final of the game. Boise wins it 35-21. Massive upset. But honestly, is it an upset at this point? Boise is 5-0 now on the season. If there was ever any doubt that they're legit, KTV's game of the week, it's what you voted for. The final 2 undefeated teams in the 5A class in the state. The second-ranked Boise Brave traveling to take on the top dog Eagle Mustangs. Always a raucous atmosphere at Jecker Field. Eagle up by 7, 4th down. They decide to hold on to the punt, but the Brave are there to snuff that out. They make the tackle, force the turnover on downs, and they got the fans in red and black fired up. We saw a lot of aggressive offense in this one, but also some great defense to go with it. Second quarter, 4th down for the Brave. Quarterback Trevor Schoolfield is going to take a deep shot into the end zone. It's a jump ball, and that's Eagle coming down with it. There's the senior, Mikhail Sneddon, coming in with the interception, and they would take that momentum into their next drive. We got to show you the sophomore, Noah Burnham. Goes to the outside and then breaks out. He scored on the first play from scrimmage in this game, 80 yards to the house. Here he is with the encore, just burning his defenders, continuing to put on a show for that home crowd. He's only a sophomore, putting together a heck of a season for the Stang game. Now with time winding down in the first half, down 14-0, the Brave really trying to get on the board and bring some momentum into halftime. But once again, it's that Eagle defense going out and making a play. Chance Jones pulls it down and takes it for a ride. Before he gets brought down, he puts his teammates in great field position. So Eagle is going to stick with what has been working, punching it in the way that they have been. Once again, they're going to Noah Burnham. He completes the hat trick in the first half. He would add another one later in the second half. Look at him just meet the defender at the goal line. Hey, there was no shutout tonight. Boise would get on the board, but the perfect season belongs to the Eagle Mustangs so far. They advance to 6-0 with a 40-21 win over Boise.
All right, up next, we head to Donald Larson Park now. Bora and Boise battling in what I might label the game of the year, with the Brave trailing 15-7 in the 4th. That's Trevor Schoolfield that lobs one into the end zone. It's deflected, but Cooper Smith catches it. They go for 2 to try to tie the game, and it's that duo again that is successful. So now we're knotted at 15-all late in the 4th quarter. With 3 minutes left in regulation, here comes Devin Nelson. high-stepping into the end zone. A little prime time, looking like he scores the game-winning touchdown, but it wasn't enough. The Lions would have a chance, leading 22-15 late in the fourth quarter to close it out. On 4th and 15, it looks like they come up with a game-clinching interception. But hold on. Roughing the passer is called, and the Braves have new life. So with 1:06 left in regulation, that's when Schoolfield finds Eli Rich in the end zone. This tied the game up at 22, and we get to go to overtime. Some extra football, if you will. Boise got the football first, and they would score first. Like on the very, very first play of overtime, Schoolfield goes up top to his 6'5" junior wide receiver, Jordan McDonald. The Brave lead for the first time last night, 29-22. Here come the Lions, roaring right back. Nelson powers his way around the left edge, in for 6. That brought more to within 1. They looked like they were going to get the PAT, but they call a timeout and decide to go for the win. They put it back in Nelson's hands, but too much penetration. Boise was ready for it. The Braves win the city championship 29-28 in the final in overtime. Mike Altieri continues to work his magic. An unbelievable run for Boise continues. They are now 6-1 on the season.
It's one of the closest game I think we saw tonight. At Donald Larson Park, the CUNA Cave taking on the Boise Brave, and it's senior night. The Cavemen had some incredible success running the ball tonight. Austin Latimer tries to go up the middle. Instead, he has to bounce outside. It works out because he's got some great blocking from his teammates. He takes it 55 yards down the field for the score. The Cavemen would go for 2 and go up 8-0. Undeterred, the Braves, Trevor Schoolfield throws a shovel pass to Grant Spillman, a nice gain and a first down. Later on, Spillman gets his number called once again, gets another nice gain on the ensuing play. Cavemen's Jason Mills finally being able to bring him down to prevent the touchdown, and their defense would step up once again. Schoolfield trying to get out of the pocket, but that CUNA Cavemen D-line is just too fast. That's Nick States bring them down there. But they stick with it. Cooper Smith taking a catch from Schoolfield, the connection we've seen all season. He slips a tackle, finds the end zone. That would make it 8-7 CUNA. And this game will continue to go back and forth throughout the game. But in the end, CUNA coming in with what you might call the upset. They've been good though, 47-44.
Welcome back to Friday Night Football over at Donald Larson Park. The Boise Brave faced off against the Centennial Patriots. Early in the first quarter, Boise blocks a Patriot punt. That results in a safety. The Braves go on top 2-0. Now the Patriots, this is what they do. The ground and pound, 3 yards in a cloud of dust. Tate Keddington takes the pitch for a 6-yard gain. Later on, the Patriots continue just that methodical march down the field. They get all the way down inside the red zone before we have to move to the second quarter. Eventually, their run game would set up their passing game, with Tate Keddington here finding Andrew Peipel for the touchdown. That made it 6-2 early in the second quarter. Boise would come back, though, and win this one 22-15. The Braves notched their 7th win of the season. They're marching on to the postseason now. And Boise was our KTV Game of the Week. Following an epic regular season battle, the Brave and Storm would one-up that previous contest tonight over Donald Larson Park. We picked it up in the fourth quarter. Kane Walker caps off an impressive Hawaii drive with an 8-yard touchdown run. That made it 21-7. The Storm go on top with 9 minutes to go. Boise had an answer, though. Following a TD and a defensive stop, they would get back to work on offense. Trevor Schoolfield gets it to Cooper Smith out on the perimeter for the big game. Then moments later, Schoolfield slings the tunnel screen to Will Gebert. He takes it all the way down to the 5-yard line with just over 2 minutes to go in the contest. 2 plays later, the Braves line up Smith at QB, and he powers his way over the goal line. That looked like about 21 years of playoff frustration right there. In a matter of minutes, Boise rallies back to tie it at 21 with 57 seconds to go. Hawaii has a quick 3-and-out. They punt. They barely get it off. The decision to kick it to Smith wasn't much better. He goes out of bounds to the 34 with 1 second left. So the Braves would try a 51-yard field goal to walk it off. It goes a little wide left and falls a little short. So we go to overtime on 3rd and 9. Here comes Matt Irwin to aid and joy the 28-21 lead for Hawaii as the Storm go back in front. What a grab and physical run by Aiden. Hawaii would now try to counter. Schofield boots out. He goes all the way down to the one before a big hit keeps him just short of the end zone. Remember that. Gage Haas and the Storm defense just wasn't having it. So on 4th and goal at the 2 now, Boise has trouble with the snap. Hawaii recovers and secures a playoff victory. They win the night 28-21 in overtime. An incredible high school football game. About the Boise Brave, their season comes to an end. What an incredible year. If you know high school football in the Treasure Valley, you know how impeccable that season was for the Boise Brave. We haven't seen anything even close to what they accomplished this year in 21 years. None of these kids were even around the last time the Boise Brave went to the playoffs. So